Chosen ones, this love story is going to shock the entire world. I am speaking to you now because this moment carries something you cannot afford to miss. And if you turn away too quickly, you may overlook a blessing that was prepared with your name on it before you were even born. This love story is not ordinary. It is a divine connection that I have written with my own hands, and it is going to rise in a way that will leave people speechless. What I am about to unfold in your life will not only change your heart, it will shift how others see what love truly means. This is not just about two people coming together. It is about purpose, timing, and a union that carries power beyond what the world understands. Stay with these words, because within them is the key to something you have been waiting for longer than you realize. Type amen to affirm. You have felt the emptiness before, the silence that seemed to stretch longer than it should, and the longing that no one else could fully understand. I saw every tear you held back, and every moment you questioned whether love like this could ever find you. But what you did not see was how I was shaping everything behind the scenes, aligning hearts, correcting paths, and preparing a connection that would not break under pressure. This love story is going to shock the world because it will not follow their rules or expectations. It will rise in a way that makes people stop and wonder how something so real could exist in a world that has grown used to temporary feelings. If this is touching your heart right now, take a moment to like this video as a sign that you are ready to receive what I am bringing into your life. I am not bringing you something weak or uncertain. I am bringing you a love that stands firm even when storms try to shake it. The world has shown you many versions of love that faded, broke, or disappointed you, but that was never my design. What I am preparing is built on truth, patience, and a deep understanding that goes beyond surface emotions. This is why it will shock people, because they're used to seeing love fall apart, not stand strong through every challenge. They will watch your story and realize that something different is happening, something they cannot easily explain. There are moments when you thought you missed your chance, when you believed that the right person had already passed you by. But I am telling you now that nothing I have planned for you can be lost or taken away. What is meant for you is still moving toward you even when it feels delayed. I allowed certain separations and closed doors because they were not aligned with the future I have written for you. What is coming will feel right in a way that settles your heart and removes the confusion you once carried. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You may wonder why this love is being described as something that will shock the entire world. It is because it will not only change your life, it will become a reflection of my power in a way that others can see. People will notice the peace in your connection, the strength in your bond, and the way you both grow together instead of pulling each other down. This is not something that can be hidden because it will naturally stand out. Even those who doubted you will begin to see that something real has taken place. I have been preparing you for this even in your hardest moments. The pain you experienced was not wasted. It was shaping your heart to recognize what is true and what is not. You learned to be patient when things did not work out, and you grew stronger when you had to stand alone. All of that was part of your preparation, even when you did not understand it at the time. Now you are closer than ever to stepping into what I have been building for you. This love story is not about perfection. It is about purpose. There will be moments where you both have to grow, to forgive, and to choose each other even when it is not easy. But the difference is that this connection will not break under pressure. It will become stronger. It will become stronger. People are used to seeing love fail when tested, but what I am bringing into your life will endure, and that endurance will speak louder than words. I know the fears you still carry, the quiet thoughts that tell you to be careful, not to hope too much, and not to expect something this powerful. But those fears were formed from past experiences, not from the future I have prepared for you. You are not walking into the same kind of story again. This time is different because I am at the center of it, guiding every step and protecting what I have created. When this love enters your life, it will not feel forced or confusing. It will feel natural, like something your heart recognizes without needing to question it. There will be a sense of peace that you cannot explain, a calm that replaces the anxiety you once felt in other connections. This is how you will know that it is from me. I do not bring chaos into something I have designed with care. Why is the 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives from heavy debt to dream vacations. This could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. There are people who will not understand this connection. They may question it, doubt it, or even try to speak against it. But their opinions do not have the power to change what I have established. What I bring together cannot be undone by outside voices. You will need to remain grounded in what you feel and trust in the peace I place within you. That peace is your confirmation, even when others cannot see what you see. This love story will also bring healing. Wounds from the past that you thought would always remain will begin to close. You will find yourself letting go of old pain without even trying, because what you are receiving will be stronger than what you lost. This is part of the transformation I have been preparing for you. Love, when it is real and guided by me, has the power to restore what was broken. You have waited longer than you wanted to, and at times it felt like nothing was changing. But I was never absent from your journey. Every delay had a purpose, even when it felt frustrating. I was aligning things in a way that would protect you from future harm and lead you towards something lasting. Now that alignment is closer to completion than ever before. When this love begins to unfold, it will not only affect you and the person I bring into your life, it will influence others around you as well. People will see the difference in how you carry yourself, in how you treat each other, and in the peace that surrounds your connection. Without saying much, your story will begin to speak for itself. That is how powerful it will be. I want you to prepare your heart not with fear, but with expectation. What is coming is not something small or temporary. It is something that will stay, something that will grow, and something that will reflect my presence in your life. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked. You are chosen, and this love story is part of that calling. Continue to trust even when you cannot see everything clearly yet. I am still working, still guiding, and still preparing the moment when everything comes together. What I have written for you cannot be erased. And when it begins to unfold, you will understand why I took the time that I did. There were times when you tried to force connections, hoping they would turn into something meaningful. You gave energy to people who were not meant to stay, and it left you feeling drained and uncertain. I allowed those experiences because they taught you the difference between what feels good for a moment and what is truly right for your soul. Now you carry a deeper awareness, even if you do not always recognize it. That awareness will guide you when this love enters your life, helping you see clearly without confusion. Type 222 to receive blessings. The person I am bringing into your story has also been through their own journey. They have faced their own struggles, their own disappointments, and their own moments of doubt. Just as I was preparing you, I was also shaping them, teaching them lessons they needed to learn before stepping into this connection. This is why the timing matters so much. If you had met earlier, you would not have been ready for each other in the way you are now becoming ready. When you finally come together, It will feel like something has clicked into place. There will be a sense of familiarity, as if your hearts recognize each other beyond what words can explain. This is because I have already connected you at a deeper level long before you meet in the physical world. What you are about to experience is not random. It is intentional. It carries my design, my timing, and my purpose. You must understand that this love story is not meant to be hidden in the shadows. It is meant to be seen, to be felt, and to inspire others who have lost hope. People around you will begin to notice the difference, even in the smallest ways. They will see how you both communicate, how you support each other, and how you grow together instead of pulling apart. This is what will shock them because it will go against everything they have come to expect from love. There will be moments when you feel overwhelmed by how quickly things begin to align. You may question if it is too good, if it will last, or if something will go wrong. But I am telling you to release those thoughts. What I am bringing into your life is not fragile. It is strong, steady, and protected. You do not need to live in fear of losing what I have placed in your hands. Your past has tried to convince you that love always comes with pain. It has shown you patterns that made you cautious and guarded. But those patterns do not define your future. I am breaking those cycles in your life, replacing them with something that reflects my truth instead of your past experiences. This is why this love will feel different, because it is not built on fear or insecurity. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential practice that activates money-attracting brain waves automatically, backed by science and 4 elite labs. This simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. There's something else you need to understand about this connection. It will require you to be open in ways you have not been before, not because you are weak, but because you are finally safe enough to be real. You will not need to hide parts of yourself or pretend to be something you are not. The person I am bringing to you will see you clearly and still choose you without hesitation. This kind of love will challenge you to grow, not in a painful way, but in a way that expands your heart. You will learn to trust again, to believe again, and to hope without fear. That growth will not only strengthen your relationship, it will strengthen you as an individual. You will begin to see yourself differently, not through the lens of your past, but through the truth of who you are becoming. There will also be moments where you both face external pressure. Not everyone will understand what you have, and some may even try to disrupt it. But I am placing a covering over this connection. What I have joined together will not be easily broken. You must remain grounded in what you know and not allow outside voices to create doubt within you. This love story will also bring clarity into areas of your life that once felt uncertain. Decisions that once confused you will begin to feel simple. Directions that once seemed unclear will start to make sense. This is because when something is aligned with my will, it brings order instead of chaos. You will begin to notice this shift in more than just your relationship. You've been carrying a quiet hope inside you. Even when you try to ignore it, a part of you always believed that something real was still possible. That hope did not come from nowhere. It came from me. I placed it inside you as a reminder that your story was not over. Now that hope is about to become something you can see and touch. As this connection grows, you'll also find yourself becoming more at peace with your past. The pain that once felt heavy will begin to lose its hold on you. You will no longer feel defined by what happened before, because what is happening now will be stronger. This is part of the healing I am bringing into your life through this love. You must also learn to receive what I am giving you without questioning your worth. You are not being given this because you are perfect. You are being given this because you are chosen. I see your heart, your efforts, and your willingness to keep believing even when it was hard. That is why this blessing is coming into your life. The world may try to label your story or explain it in ways that make sense to them, but they will not be able to fully understand it because it carries something beyond human reasoning. It carries my presence. And when I am at the center of something, it will always stand apart from what people are used to seeing. This love will not only bring joy, it will also bring purpose. Together, you will influence others without even trying. Your connection will show people that something real still exists. It will remind them that love does not have to be broken or temporary. In a quiet but powerful way, your story will begin to change how others see what is possible. You are stepping into a new chapter, whether you fully realize it yet or not. The old patterns are falling away, and something new is rising in their place. This is not a small shift. It is a transformation, and it is happening because I have decided that the time has come for you to receive what I promised. Stay patient for just a little longer. Continue to trust even when you cannot see everything clearly. I am still guiding every step, still aligning every detail, and still preparing the moment when everything comes together. When that moment arrives, you'll understand why it had to happen this way. This is not coincidence. It is alignment, and it is happening because I have decided that the waiting season has taught you enough. You are no longer the same person who once doubted whether something real could find you. Now you carry a deeper strength, even if you do not always recognize it. The love that is coming into your life will not require you to chase or prove your worth. It will meet you where you are, and it will grow naturally without pressure. This is one of the ways you will know that it is from me, because I do not bring confusion into something I have designed with care. There will be clarity in the connection, even in moments where you are still learning about each other. That clarity will calm your heart in ways you have never experienced before. Type 55555 to affirm. You have spent time learning how to stand on your own, how to rebuild after disappointment, and how to keep moving forward even when things felt uncertain. That strength is not being taken away from you. It is becoming part of the foundation of this love. You will not lose yourself in this connection. Instead, you will find that you become even more grounded in who you are. This is how love is meant to be. Not something that weakens you, but something that strengthens you. There will be a moment when everything begins to feel real, when the connection moves beyond imagination and becomes part of your daily life. That moment will feel almost surreal, as if something you once dreamed about is now standing right in front of you. You may even find yourself pausing, trying to understand how everything came together so perfectly. But the truth is that it did not happen suddenly. It has been building over time, guided by my hand, even when you did not see it. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now, but this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. This love story will not only bring happiness, it will also bring a sense of direction. You will begin to see your future more clearly, not just as an individual, but as part of something greater. Together you will move in ways that create impact, even in small and quiet ways. The connection will carry purpose, and that purpose will begin to reveal itself as you grow together. This is why it will stand out, because it is not only about emotions, it is about meaning. Type 1111 if you believe. I want you to understand something important about the way I work. I do not rush what is meant to last. Everything I have prepared for you has been shaped with